At Cedar County Veterinary Services in Hardington, we care for creatures great and small. We offer comprehensive care for livestock and companion animals. Our goal with every visit is to provide an experience that focuses on accurate diagnostics, compassionate treatment of animals, and client education. With our highly skilled staff, we are here to give you a happy and healthy animal.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a TL Irrigation Systems dealer and can service and repair all brands of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Rinky pivot parts, on hand and ready to tune up your pivot. Wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283-4220.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cvacoop.com. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell. Fan Brew, change the way teams raise money, collect from anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time. Build a culture, not a cause. Let your most passionate fans support your program with a monthly membership. Brew up, fans. Convert them into donors. Visit our website today for more info. www.fanbrewteam.com.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hardington office is pleased to announce that they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear, removable alternative to metal braces. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today at 402-254-3969. Many student athletes have worked hard preparing for the upcoming sports seasons. Farm Bureau agent Alan Walton, along with his team of sales associates, Brett Klug, Lynette Cry, and Lane Walton, wish each of you all the best in this year's competitions. Strength, stability, and service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all three. Farm Bureau's dedicated team is here to make sure you have the coverage you need and that you're getting the discounts you deserve. Schedule a super check and see how they make insurance simple.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Ulrich alongside Bo Benson bringing you another week of Cedar Catholic Trojan football here from Russ Hochstein Field in Hardington. Just about set for the kickoff here in a couple minutes. Bo, number one in PowerPoint ranking in the state of Nebraska in Class C2 this week.
Well, that's what happens when you play two upper division or upper class teams like we did start off the year. Two Class C1 teams to start the year, and we won them both. That's the most important stat right there.
Victory out in O'Neill and a victory last week here. Very tight game against Battle Creek. And it's one of those, when you walk away, the last play of the game, someone's going to win on that last play. And to win it in that fashion, as Easton Becker made a nice play there, tackling their quarterback. Cedar Catholic walks off with the victory, and they advance to 2-0. Tonight coming into town here, Tekamah-Herman, the Tigers, coming in 1-1 on the season. And they're in a little bit of a tough spot also. They are led by their, I got to look at it here, it's a junior quarterback. He is a replacement for the starting quarterback, will be out for tonight's contest with a shoulder injury. But we're going to see a lot of Cody Bitter, the junior. He'll be doing the running back duties. Just about set to kick off here, but as we get going, Tekamah, I don't want to say they're on a rebound, but I think we have the advantage here going.
Yes. Last week they went down to Ponca and they pulled out a win, a 7-6 win. Heard they gave up 300 yards rushing, but Ponca just couldn't punch it in to finish that game. So we'll see what happens here tonight. Kind of muddy, soggy field, and that might be a determining factor here as well.
Yeah, it's rained here now 2 out of 3 days, so yeah, the field could play a little bit of a role in it. I like handing off the ball, though, to Easton Becker. Let's give it to him 50 times tonight if we're going to have tough conditions on the field, and we'll see how that goes along. Not a lot of folks in the stands, and I know that equates to a lot of people listening last week, but we had a great crowd. It was online as well as folks watching TV here in town. Thank you for tuning in. We are going to mention a lot for our sponsors. We're also going to go over tonight. We want to mention, I take advantage of this every week, and that is the Booster Club back there doing the cooking duties. So we have a list here of businesses that help out, and they're called the Grill Masters. We'll list those as we go through tonight here. I want to give a shout out for all those businesses sponsoring the Grill Masters Club again this year. It's going to be an extended halftime as we're kicking off 6:30 tonight due to homecoming, which it sure don't feel like homecoming.
No, it doesn't.
No parade, no candy, no nothing like that. But we are going to we're giving away a pickup tonight. And I don't have the sheet in front of me, but it's like a $65,000 pickup.
Nice Ford F-150 sitting out there in white. It's beautiful.
I will absolutely fall in love with a Ford. I've always driven something else, but tonight is going to be the night. I say this every year, and I'm just waiting, and we'll see. I got one ticket in the box. So I know they got the tickets listed over there. They're all in the hopper. We usually have Father here. He usually gives us a lengthy comedy session at halftime, and unfortunately he will not be with us here tonight. So I know Joni Potts and the other Cedar Development folks, I'm sure they'll take the track there at halftime. I also want to welcome KYNT Scott Kuster. He's in the house tonight doing announcing duties, so we will get our prayer.
Heavenly Father, look upon these athletes and keep them safe from harm. Instill in them respect for each other and reward them for their hard work. Look upon these coaches and referees. Let them strive to share their knowledge and to always be a role model in your image. Grant that the parents and fans in the bleachers may always teach our students by their words and example. Let those involved display strength and excellence while always encouraging good sportsmanship. We ask this in your name. Amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. And happy Sweet 16 to all that enter.
And now presentation of colors will be VFW Post 5283.
And we'll have the national anthem done by the Cedar Catholic Band under the direction of Virgil Nelson.
And Mr. Nelson's pep band will now play the national anthem.
Pause silence for remembrance of those that victims of 9/11. As we sing our national anthem, or as we do our national anthem tonight, we ask that you please sing along in remembrance of those people.
All right, folks, thank you for tuning in for tonight's broadcast. A little technical there, and Bill McGregor taking care of everything as usual. Scott Ark alongside Bo Benson, ready for the kickoff. And Cedar, I'm going to say the Cedar Catholic did not win the...
I would say they didn't win, or they won and they deferred, one of the two.
Yeah, we were neck deep in cables and wires and getting things organized. As it is, we're all set to kick off here. As Tekamah-Herman kicking off would be number 9. That is Jed Hoover. He'll be the kicker for tonight's contest. Little pooch kick coming to the near side. Fielded inbounds and going to be immediately brought down right about the 40. So Cedar Catholic going to start off good field position there. Was number 6 taking care of the receiving duties there. Carson Becker, the senior. Again, tonight just feels quiet here, Bo. No one's here. Everybody's at home listening. They're wanting to hear their name win that pickup at halftime.
Yes. So what do you think we're going to start off with here, Scott?
This is going to be option play to the far side of the field.
I'm thinking you push it deep right away. Deep pass.
On cadence, option play to the near side, handoff straight forward. Nope, it's going to be faked. All of a sudden, Charlie Schrader just couldn't make it. It was an option play, but they were going deep. Obviously, Bo went and talked to Mr. Cotto earlier, and he told him what the first play was. I've done that. That's an old trick announcers like to pull off. And Charlie there couldn't quite reach that one, throwing out of bounds. Incomplete will bring up second down.
Charlie was running free right down that sideline there. That pass on target, he's scoring 6 right there, right off the bat, first play.
You know, I used to ask Mr. Cotto, too, what's the first play? And he'd tell me a couple times I'd be right on. Then the next time he'd make me look silly. And then, so I quit playing that game. As it is, spread formation here. Cedar Catholic, 2 wideouts to the far, 2 to the near. Easton Becker is the lone running back. Man motion coming near side. Straightforward quarterback keeper off to the left side. He's got some running room. 5 across the first down. And we'll get a gain of about 11. Was Tate Taney? No. Yep, Tate Taney's going to bring that one in. And that will be a 1st and 10. Ball is going to be placed at the 49-yard line of the Tigers from Tekamah-Herman.
That's one thing I've noticed this year is Tate Taney's vision on any play. He's got good vision. He finds a hole, and he gets upfield fast.
That vision led to a first down there. Now we got official timeout. One player walking off to the far side. I think it's an equipment issue. So one player checking out, one coming in for Tekamah-Herman. All right, now here we go. Maryland I formation for Cedar Catholic now with a 3 stacked running back. Hand off the last man through is Becker. 5 yards gained, 10 yards still on his feet. First down yardage is going to be brought down just past the first down yard marker. But not before another gain of 11. That's 22 yards now. Cedar Catholic's picked up, and the chains move again.
Yeah, good play there. Once again, notice Coach Cotto he'll do a trap play, and it looks like, who was that? Ethan Becker out there is one of his main pullers for him. So he moves good, and they get down the line and open up holes.
Kirby Hochstein is the other running back alongside Easton Becker. And Kirby's going to get the call this time at the line of scrimmage, maybe a gain of 1. That fullback dive play there, that's a tough one. A lot of traffic in the middle.
Yeah, Kirby kept his feet well, but the Tekamah-Herman defenders really flew in there and finished off that play.
Again, we mentioned Cedar Catholic comes in this week, number 1 ranking in Class C2 for power points. Cedar Catholic, Bridgeport, Gibbon, Aquinas Catholic, and Wilbur Claytonia round out the top 5 in Class C2. Long cadence now again, option play. Again, handoff this time. Becker's going to get it. 5 yards, first down yards, 15 yards, and now he's racking up nice yardage there. Easton Becker, and that'll move the chains. As we mentioned there, Wilbur Claytonia, they're number 5. Then number 6 is going to be Oakland Craig, Archbishop Bergen, Ord, Sandy Creek. A lot of those schools we've seen in years past. Next week, it's on down to David City. So it's not the Aquinas, it's just regular David City. I will be announcing that game. We'll be bringing you that one on 94.3 The Current. We'll get you that information here this week also. 1st and 10, Cedar Catholic. We trap play to the near side. Becker still on his feet. Just hard to bring down, Bo.
Yes, he is. And just the way he runs, too. He was very patient waiting for his blockers to get out there, and he followed them.
I don't know how many plays that Easton played last week, and I didn't see it and hear until afterwards I heard about it. He played every single play. He was out in the field and on defense also. He plays nose guard because his dad used to play nose guard. To me, he doesn't look the prototypical nose guard.
No, but he's got the speed, and I think that's the determining factor.
Tate Taney in the shotgun looking to pass, sets his feet, looks right, doesn't like what he's doing, rolls out to the left, got a man in the corner, and it's going to be thrown up. Double coverage, and it's going to be caught in the corner. Touchdown, Cedar Catholic. Noah Arns with an outstanding play in double coverage. That puts Cedar on the board.
Wow, what a play. Tate Taney, once again, seeing that vision, moving in the pocket and kept his eyes downfield. He didn't panic. And great catch by Noah Arns down there in the corner. Kept 2 feet in bounds, too. That was just beautiful.
Number 3 to number 2 on the hookup for 6 points. 2 defenders there. They just didn't make a play on the ball.
No.
And now Cedar Catholic will attempt an extra point, doing the kicking duties for Cedar's number 4, Blake Arns. Holding is going to be Carson Arns. Nice snap. Kick is up, and this one is good. So with 9:28 to go in the first quarter, Cedar Catholic strikes first. They're up 7-0.
At Cedar County Veterinary Services in Hardington, we care for creatures great and small. We offer comprehensive care for livestock and companion animals. Our goal with every visit is to provide an experience that focuses on accurate diagnostics, compassionate treatment of animals, and client education. With our highly skilled staff, we are here to give you a happy and healthy animal.
Christensen Well and Irrigation is your professional in the water well industry with over 40 years of experience and knowledge. Christensen Well is also a TL Irrigation Systems dealer and can service and repair all brands of pivots. Call Christensen Well and Irrigation today at 402-254-6809.
Christensen Well and Irrigation bringing us back here. 7-0 your score with 9:28 to go in the first quarter. Cedar Catholic strikes first. I'd like to thank Christensen Well and all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. Huge shout out to Security Bank. They are tonight's featured sponsor. Some pass plays, some run plays there. Cedar Catholic looked very efficient on offense, and the defense just was not there for Tekamah-Herman, so we'll see what their offensive side does here. Arns kicking off. It's going to be fielded about the 23. Fumbled there. 25, ball still live, and it's going to be knocked down and stopped there at the 25. But one thing I noticed when Tekamah-Herman was warming up, about every other handoff in their warm-ups, they were fumbling.
Yeah, that might be a dangerous thing. And, well, it's cold conditions, a little wet. Keep that ball dry tonight, and that will help them. I know offensively, first week they put up 24 against Bancroft, and last week just 7 against Ponca. So it kind of seems like a tale of 2 teams here. We'll see what happens.
And again, as I mentioned, they have the backup quarterback in there tonight, and that is always a dangerous scenario. This backup, though, number 4, Rogers, looks nice and tall. Can see in the pocket, spread formation, 4 wideouts for Tekamah-Herman. And he will look to pass on first down. Looking, going to pick him up on the slant. It's almost picked off. Kirby Hochstein almost got the pick. As it is, going to be ruled incomplete. And second down. I think that's a tough way to start the game.
Yes, just a little screen pass is what they're trying to run there. And Kirby sat on that, and that's what you're supposed to do defensively. Good read by Kirby.
Number 44, Kirby Hochstein, 150-pound senior. And he breaks that one up. Second down and 10. Tekamah-Herman, the Tigers taking their time coming out of this one. They better hurry up. They're going to be running into a clock issue. Again, spread formation, 3 wideouts to the near, 1 to the far. Rogers now hands off to the first back through. He's got some running room. Cross almost in. He does get first down yardage and then some. Bitter, Bitter, and he carries him to a first down.
Yeah, that was a good run. Defensively, we just couldn't get enough bodies on him and get him pulled down in time.
Yep, good blocking. It's one of those, it's easy to see, but first, it only takes a couple of plays. You can see what kids are a little more athletic than other. Bitters, they're probably he's probably the most athletic kid on the field for Tekamah-Herman, so if he doesn't have 25 or 30 carries tonight, something's wrong. As it is now, they are lining up the same formation, just spreading it, so 3 wideouts, the far side this time. And the running back, Bitter, along with Rogers for Herman. 8:43 to go. Clock is rolling now. Rogers looking to pass. Got a man in the flat on the far side. I think close to being picked off. I thought it was close there, but number 30 has Carter Arns, so it'll be incomplete.
Carter was looking to make the tackle instead of looking for the ball to pick that one off. So that's all right. Just loss it down. No gain, so we're good there. Another player to look for is number 9. He's got 138 yards on the year receiving. So that looks like the go-to target for the quarterback. here tonight.
Jed Hoover, the junior, is the wide out there. He's got the most receptions there. Good productivity for Tekamah-Herman. And he is the closest receiver to that line on the far side of the field. Bitter and Rogers now in the backfield. Second down handoff is to Bitter. Good blocking across the far side. And it's going to be stopped up and brought down. Easton Becker got him around the legs, and along with number 24 for Cedar Catholic, Owen Hymas bringing him down. Will bring up 3rd down and 9.
Yeah, they didn't give up much running room for Bitter on that play. As long as our defense keeps flying to the ball, it'll be good for us.
Tekamah-Herman here next week. It's a Thursday night game down in David City. And then BRLD got blowed out last week, 66-0, I believe, down there by Oakland Craig. We'll talk about that because BRLD, that's not usually how they play football. That's the next 2 away games for Cedar Catholic. As it is, they got some business to take care of here. Rogers looks to the far side, slant, throws the one up. It's going to be picked off at the 50, turns around, and it's going to be Arns right about the 35. It's going to be brought down at the 30. Interception, Cedar Catholic. That's Grant Arns with the pick, and Rogers was just throwing that one up, hoping.
Yes, the defensive line got through, and really that should be their interception. They're the one that caused that because Rogers had to get rid of that ball, and he just threw it up, and luckily it fell right into Arns' arms, and away he went.
I know it's early. I hate to predict things, but right now this is all the makings of big-time trouble for Tekamah-Herman.
Yes, they better screw down pretty tight, or this one might get away from them before they even have a chance.
4 wide receivers now for Tate Taney's offense as Easton Becker's lone running back. To the near side here, we got Arns along with Miles. Quarterback keeper fumbles in the back, and it's going to be immediately turned back over to Tekamah-Herman. So an option read play there between Tate and Easton, and the ball hits the turf, and that's going to be a turnover for Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, mesh on those option plays, it can get difficult, and you just got to be on the same page. That one just got away from him.
Just when he giveth, he taketh away. Watching a replay here, yeah, it's just one of those, you keep it in there a little too long, you don't know who's got it, and next thing you know, it's on the ground. As it is 1st down and 10, ball placed at about the 34-yard line, as now the Tigers option straightforward running, and that one's going to be stopped. Nice tackle there in the front, making the stop for Cedar Catholic is number 55. I believe that is
Jay Steffen.
Yeah, Jay Steffen. I got to get all these new numbers and new names. It's difficult, though.
Well, a lot of these guys didn't play too much last year, so it's just a matter of figuring out who they are. It was a great play by Jay Steffen, just staying in tight, and they were showing some funny business there with the motion in the back, and looks like that could have been a triple option if they wanted.
The wing T formation here with man in motion. It's the old Ponca offense. Should be an illegal procedure on number 7. Yep, just jumped a little bit too soon there, so this I don't even know what the official, we over the years always called it a wing T, but it's just this tight formation. If you run it right, like
Aquinas runs it, I believe.
Aquinas, Ponca, sometimes Crofton, but Norfolk, I can't say the other Norfolk school.
Norfolk Catholic or Lutheran High?
Lutheran High, there you go. Darren Sucksdorf, head coach down there. They run it so efficient, you can't even tell who's got the ball. And watching it gets a little boring, and announcing it gets real boring.
But it's an effective offense. That's the thing with it. Now, I've never seen it run out of shotgun, so this is kind of interesting to me.
Yeah. The shotgun, it's like there's 3 people back there. You don't know who's going to get it. In the wideouts, they're just kind of standing out in no man's land because they know they're not getting the ball. Option play coming to the near side. Great coverage there. Cedar Catholic going to be a loss of 5. Hunter Haney along with, is that Miles? Nope, number 8 for Cedar Catholic. That's Brandon Rohan. It's actually going to be a loss of 8 yards on the play. We'll bring up 3rd and long.
Brandon Rohan did his job out there at the corner position. He ran up and he had the pitch back, and he was there immediately.
Setting the edge, gave him no place to go. 6:45 to go, and now the Tigers in deep trouble here as they're looking at 3rd down and 20. The ball placed at the 24-yard line. And now they're going to take a timeout. Tigers going to talk it over. We'll take a 1-minute break. We'll be back.
CL Electric of Coleridge carries a full line of Rinky pivot parts, on hand and ready to tune up your pivot. Wheel gearboxes, tower boxes, timers, contactors, end gun stars, and switches. CL Electric is an electrical contractor licensed in both Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-283 4220.
At Central Valley Ag, your local cooperative, we focus on helping you select the best products and services that will benefit your operation. To learn more, visit cdacoop.com. Central Valley Ag, growing agriculture together.
Call Don Miller Land Company today for any of your real estate needs. We specialize in the selling of land, business, residential, and rental homes. Call Don Miller Land at 402-254-6897. We don't just list, we sell.
Don Miller Land bringing us back here 7-0 your score. Cedar Catholic on top at Tekamah-Herman. The Tigers man in motion going to the far side. Rogers back to pass, looking out to the flat. That one's going to be incomplete. And that will bring up fourth down. It should be a punt team. So all the punt receiving comes on for Cedar Catholic back deep, number 35. He'll have his feet back there about a little past midfield. That is James Christensen, the sophomore, along with number 7, Grant Arns. And I know Grant last week, he took one off the shoulder pad, and they worked on that every day this week in practice.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. And I like the aggressive nature of him, but also you got to have some, just be a little smart and be a little cautious at times too.
They were having some issues in practice the week leading up to that, to where they were letting too many of them bounce, and they didn't want them to bounce, so that kind of played into this. But as it is, this one is going to bounce and stop dead, almost midfield. Great field position for Cedar Catholic coming up. Be 1st and 10, ball placed at the 48-yard line.
Fan Brew, change the way teams raise money, collect from anyone, anywhere in the world, at any time. Build a culture, not a cause. Let your most passionate fans support your program with a monthly membership. Brew up, fans. Convert them into donors. Visit our website today for more info. www.fanbrewteam.com.
Fan Brew Team is the newest sponsor of tonight's broadcast. They are from New York. I'd like to welcome them aboard. A reverse coming to the near side. Cross midfield. Good stutter step, and is going to be brought down. 9-yard gain on that play there. Running is number 28, Connor Vlock, the senior. He'll bring up 2nd down and 1. Looked a little flashy for a second.
Oh, yeah, it looked really nice. And that defensive end, he just kind of got sucked in and didn't hold his position. It gave Connor a chance to get out and kind of get free. So, good play call.
Defensive end needs to set the edge, force everything back to the middle. And if you can get outside that, a lot of times you're going to pick up good yardage. As it is, 2 running backs right at the 50 right now for Tate Taney. Option play, decides to keep it. Got a man going deep down the far side. He's wide open. It's Charlie. Charlie Schrader walks in.
The safety's flying up on any read option play, so it leaves Charlie wide open running down the field.
43-yard pass play from Taney to Schrader, and everyone's so excited there that even blinked the scoreboard when it ran out of power for a second. As it is, they got her back up. 5:42 to go in the first quarter. That was one of those, like, is he really that wide open?
There was no one within 15 yards of him, I swear.
Yep. Number 8, that was Botger, the cornerback. He was nowhere to be found. Now on for the extra point is Blake Arns. This one, the snap. Get the hold down, get this one up, whistle, and it's good. Cedar Catholic on top, and they're rolling 14-0.
At Family First Dental, your family comes first. They are your source for complete dental care in Northeast Nebraska. Dr. Jay Bernecker and his team at the Hartington office is pleased to announce that they offer digital impressions, which means no more goop, no gags, and no worries. They also offer Invisalign, a clear, removable alternative to metal braces. At Family First Dental, you can get the smile you've always wanted. Give them a call today at 402-254-3969. Many student athletes have worked hard preparing for the upcoming sports seasons. Farm Bureau agent Alan Walton, along with his team of sales associates, Brett Klug, Lynette Cry, and Lane Walton, wish each of you all the best in this year's competitions. Strength, stability, and service. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, you can count on all 3. Farm Bureau's dedicated team is here to make sure you have the coverage you need and that you're getting the discounts you deserve. Schedule a super check and see how they make insurance simple.
43-yard pass play from Taney to Schrader, and that leads to Charlie's first touchdown of the year, a 43-yard pass play. now kicking off duties. Orange back at about the 15. This is going to be fielded on the run. Charlie misses a tackle and is going to get across the 35 to about the 37. That's where he's going to be brought down. So outstanding pass and catch there for Cedar Catholic, leads to the first 14 points. I'd like to give a huge shout out to some of these businesses we'll mention here. These are some of our grill masters we'll mention as we go. There's a whole list of them here, but I'd like to thank these businesses for helping out for the Booster Club, getting everything set up there. The Bank of Hardington, Becker Body Shop, Becker Feedlot, Becker Flying Service, Big Iron Auctions. It's Darren Pick. He was a winner of a pickup over here a few years ago, as well as CD Feedlot. Got a whole bunch of them. We'll get a shout out to every single one of them here, but I'd like to thank all these folks for supporting the Grill Masters Club. First down and 10 for Tekamah-Herman with 5:35 to go in the first quarter. Man in motion coming to the near side. Handoff for the first man through. Missed tackle there and is going to be brought down. A gain of 3. Making the tackle for Cedar Catholic was number 6, Carson Becker. That will bring up second down.
Still running that wing T, and it just first man through and better. He's looks like a pretty big boy to bring down, weighing in at 190 pounds. So he runs hard. We'll see what his breakaway speed might be here tonight.
The coaching staff for Tekamah started with a lot of spread stuff, and they were like, yeah, this ain't working. You got to try something else. So go to the wing T when in doubt. Tigers now second down and 6. Option play. First man through. He's going to be stopped at the line of scrimmage. Excellent pursuit there. He's going to eventually be brought down. Making the tackle. I'm giving that one full credit to number 57, Ethan Becker. Last week's one of our Hartelco players of the game. He didn't quite bring him to the ground, but he was the first man to stand him up.
Oh, he got through that line, and he met him in the hole, and I heard the pop up here. I'm waiting to see if that is a triple option. It looks like they could fake that to Bitter, and they got that wing coming around to run a regular option to the outside there.
It's one of those I kind of guess who's got the ball. Same formation. Cedar Catholic's got almost everybody right in the box. There's going to be another motion penalty, 2 people moving at the same time. And we see that a lot with teams they try to run this and you got all that motion going on. Eventually the coaching staff, they're going to be like, enough of these penalties, but that'll back them up 5 yards. To me, this just feels like it's a younger club out there. Either that or they just haven't played a lot of ball together, but it seems like there's a lot of juniors and seniors on the thing, but you just tell they're just not clicking.
Yeah, that's just early season nerves. Tough season so far, too, for them.
Now the spread formation comes back. 3 wide receivers at the far side, 1 to the near as Rogers in the gun. Low snap, looking to the far side. He's got a man in the flat, and now it's the 3rd time is almost picked off. That play, eventually we're going to get one of those.
Yes, and he was looking straight for number 9. He's their leading receiver, and that's who he wants to go to.
Again, a backup quarterback for the Tigers, and it just doesn't – he's not comfortable back there at all. I used to say Coach Mike Johnson's defensive squad's going to dial up the blitz, but we don't have Mike Johnson no more. So, MJ, if you're listening, I know you would have called some kind of a corner blitz there. That was notorious, as it is. 4th down, punt team comes on. Good snap. This one's going to be a fairly spiraling kick there, fielded at about the 39 and falls forward to the 40. And that's where Cedar Catholic will take over 1st and 10.
Forget what you know about carpet. Valera High Performance Carpet from Shaw Floors is designed for beauty and performance. From top to bottom, Valera is built for protection, combining unbeatable fiber and technology and stain resistance with superior backing. This carpet blocks spills and pet accidents from soaking through your subfloor. Perfect for active homes requiring the cleanest carpet for healthy living. No surprises, no worries, just beautiful carpet. Find Valera by Shaw Floors at Faye's Furniture and Floor Coverings, downtown Hardington, or call 402-254-6347.
Faye's has like twice as long a commercial as everyone else. Faye, we love you. You got a long commercial there. As it is, we didn't miss much except a 6-yard loss for Cedar Catholic.
Yeah, Tate Taney had a misread there. The D-end kind of blew that play up in the backfield.
Ball pushed back now to about the 36-yard line. 2nd down and 16. 3:16 to go in the first quarter. Cedar Catholic on top, 14-0. Everybody can see the scoreboard just fine this week. I haven't got any messages. And we like to think it's cloudy. Bill's got everything set up here, ready to go. Pass looking to the near side, and he's got a wide open man. He's good blocking downfield. It's going to be eventually almost the line of scrimmage. The initial line, a couple yards short. We'll bring up third down and call it 13. Counter block on the reception.
Yeah, I noticed that right before the play, they had the corner playing really deep, or a safety playing really deep over that slot receiver there, and it kind of just ran a little flat and hit him. He just didn't get a chance to get clear upfield quick enough.
Need one more personnel. Miles is coming on now. Only had 10 men on the field. Have to think it's a running play. If it was pass play, Miles would have known to have been out there. As it is, stacked receivers to the far side, one running back, and Tate Taney in the gun. It is a pass play. 3 on the far side. Setting up. He's got Miles deep downfield. He's hit. Just as he let it go. Miles up. He's caught it at the 25. Dodging a man. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown. Miles Taney on a 61-yard pass play from brother to brother.
Taney to Taney. That was, yeah, Tate just took his time and just heaved, and Miles got behind the defense, and the rest was history right there.
30 seconds ago, Miles wasn't even on the field. As it is, he's going to have a 61-yard touchdown to credit, thanks to a pass from his brother, and that leads to Cedar Catholic's third score of the night. Oh, that's impressive. That's just one of those, a couple athletes, one gets the ball, and the other one just goes up and makes a play.
Oh, yeah, that's all it is. I'm sure there's been a lot of backyard football like that, too, at home.
As it is, Orange trying to go 3 for 3 in extra point duties. Kick is up, and this one looks good. 2:08 to go in the first quarter. Cedar Catholic's rolling 21-0.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
Back here, 21-0 with 2:08 to go in the first quarter. A couple more businesses want to give a shout to for the Grill Master Club. Cedar County Veterinary Services, Cedar Title and Escrow, Christensen Well, Chuck's Auto Repair, Don Miller Land Company, Don Peterson and Associates, Family First Dental of Hardington, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Allen Walton, Farmers and Merchants State Bank, First Chiropractic Center, and Falker Brothers Garage. I got a whole bunch more. We're going to get them out to you tonight. This one looking like it's going to be a blowout, and we could have a running clock in the second half at this rate. As it is, I want to thank everybody for sponsoring the Grill Masters. And we got a couple minutes and another quarter before they give my pickup away here, Bo. I'm going to take a little leave of absence to go for a cruise if they pull my name out. Bill and I will be right back if I win. Kickoff duties here. This is a little pooch kick down the middle, fielded at about the 25, 35, cross almost to the 40, and then he's going to be brought down. Cedar Catholic beating 2 C1 schools. You just don't know how good those schools were. But now when you're matched up against a C2 school, an equal-sized school, this really is not a contest right now.
Yes, it's looking that way, and we'll just kind of have to see how the year plays out. I know that week, what week is that? Week 8 or week 7 matchup against Oakland Craig is really going to be the one that I think everyone's circling and wondering what will happen there.
That one's always an issue for Cedar Catholic, no doubt. Oakland Craig, they were ones knocked Cedar Catholic out in the quarterfinals last year. Basically, that went down to the wire last minute of that game. First down and 10 here for the Tigers. Wing T formation. Man motion coming to the side, man, and there it is. That's the running back and the wide receiver moving. They're both moving at the same time, and you can only have one person moving at a time. That's the third illegal procedure penalty. As Bo mentioned there, Oakland Craig, Ponca, and Norfolk Catholic. Now, Norfolk Catholic, correct me if I'm wrong, they're back to C2. They were C1 for a while. I think they're back in C2. These schools bounce back and forth from year to year. As I'm looking down the C1 roster and then the D1 roster, a lot of the teams we used to play are now D1. So schools bounce around, but I think Norfolk Catholic is back to C2, but I could absolutely be wrong on this. Bo's digging on the computer right now. First down and 15. Option play coming to the near side. Roger stringing out. He's going to be brought down. Arns, along with Kirby, making a tackle there. He didn't really get anywhere. Good defense there for Cedar Catholic.
Once again, that pursuit and just setting the edge and getting things done is the name of the game for defense tonight. Yes, Norfolk Catholic is C2. Last week they lost to Bishop Neumann. So that's another one to kind of look at. That'll be the end of the year. That'll be an interesting game. That might be a determining factor of home field or away that in the playoffs.
As well as Bishop Neumann, they are a Class C2 school. That's a C1 that's dropped now down to C2. So a lot of different teams move around depending on how many boys you got in the school system. So second down and a 14 here as option play. Now Rogers keeping it, and that defense he is not going to go anywhere. This game is going to get really old for Tekamah-Herman at this rate. So we mentioned there, Crofton's another one. Crofton is much improved. That will be our next home game. Crofton here Friday, October 2nd. Oakland Craig and then Ponca away, and then we finish things up Norfolk Catholic. I'm going to call her. I think we're going to have home field advantage here going into at least the first round and see how far this thing can go. But I really like what we've seen so far.
Yes, it looks like a very well-rounded team and a young team to boot. I mean, that's kind of the nice part, too. We got some youth on this team that'll really translate well for years to come.
Third down and 14, final seconds of the first quarter here as Cedar Catholic is all over Tekamah-Herman. Pass play to the near side of the flat, loss of a yard on the play, and that will bring up fourth down. Yeah, the key positions, obviously you're running back, things like that, and quarterback, they're all sticking around for another season. So I had an interview here a little bit ago with another announcer, and we were talking about the same thing. Just think it's going to be real good. As it is, final seconds ticking away. End of one. Cedar Catholic all over Tekamah-Herman, 21-0.
I got this.
Now there's a better way to pay. Digital wallet from Security Bank. Try it today.
$21-0, end of one quarter here. Cedar Catholic all over Tekamah-Herman. Scott Ark, Bo Benson, Bill McGregor bringing you Cedar Catholic Trojan football. Fourth down and 14. Back deep for Cedar Catholic. There, got their heels at the 35. And over end kick there. Fielded about the 36. Sidesteps the defender. Flag comes in. There's going to be a block in the back on, I believe that was number 12. We'll see the official call here, but I think this one's going to be coming back. Cedar Catholic would have nice field position about the 47 of Tekamah-Herman. We'll wait for the call.
That was a good return by Christensen as well, and that's kind of disheartening when that happens. One of your teammates just makes a bonehead move, in other words.
Yeah, that'll equate. So there's 13 yards, back them up 10 more. So that's a 20 is a block in the back. So it's a 23-yard penalty is how that's going to equate. As it is, Cedar Catholic will get the ball at the 30, which is about where they fielded to begin with. That's okay. We got 11 minutes, 50 seconds. They're going to score a couple more touchdowns here, Bo. And then, as we mentioned here, long halftime. But no real homecoming things, just a pickup. I formation. Tate now under center for the first time for Cedar Catholic. Quick pitch coming to the near side. Becker stringing it out. He's got blockers in front. Good blocking downfield. Outstanding push there. Almost to midfield. That's great blocking, and I didn't get a number on it. But the wide receiver, I think that was number 30 for Cedar Catholic. Downfield was Carter Arns, and that's what led to Becker getting a nice block. First down and 10 for Cedar Catholic.
That last play is just a toss sweep to the outside, not just Easton Becker with some vision getting downfield.
Again, I formation, 2 wide receivers to the near side for Cedar Catholic. Becker is the deep back handoff, straightforward, coming to the near side. He's got good blocking across midfield, and a flag comes flying in the back. I think it's going to be a hold. I won't call him out, but there it is. Yep, one of our linemen had a fistful of jersey there, and that'll back him up 10 yards.
Yeah, Easton Becker on that power play, and just he got a couple yards out of it, but the lineman just can't grab hold there.
One thing I want to mention today, one of the they dress up in all these crazy outfits. Well, if you haven't seen Homecoming Week, it's just crazy. I couldn't even tell you what the themes were this week, but I do know that today there was a coronation process. So Miles Teeny King, Gracie Dickus was the queen. I don't know, are they, Bill, you got kids in high school, are they having it where everybody meets tonight and they doing that? They're not doing dances. They are having a dance, but that's about all they're having. So later, later date, he says, later date. Quick pitch to the far side. Becker's going to rack up 1,000 yards in this contest. Another 20-some. Late flag comes flying in, and that one's in the shape of a hold there at the 41. That is 3 flags and 4 plays on the Big Red, and that will bring that one back.
Oh, that toss sweep again, and got to that. He got the edge, but once again, there's that little hold call out there, and sets us back.
Coach Cotto's letting the offensive line know that he wants them to block, not hold. He's just letting them know that.
Might be working on that this next week in practice. We'll see.
It's tough when you go around that person on the far side. They try to hook that defensive end there so you can set the edge. And if you get your arm outside that shoulder pad, you get called every time. As it is, same formation. Has a feel like they're going to option it this way this time. Let's see. Nope, still going the other side. Becker, wow, he got some running room, almost to midfield. He's going to be brought down there right at he never did go all the way down.
No, he did not want to go down. Just a little counter play, and he found some room and blasted past a couple defenders and finally got dragged down there. Gain of 14 yards or so?
Yep, it's going to bring up 2nd down and 11. 10 minutes to go in the first half of play, and Cedar Catholic just looks like they're running downhill against this Tiger defense. All under center now for Cedar Catholic in the last 4 or 5 plays. Trap play, counter coming straight up the middle again. That's just good blocking as it is. Tekamah-Herman getting the stop there. 50-yard lines where the ball's going to be placed. 3rd down and 7. I almost feel like this is 4-down territory.
Yes, might as well. You got a chance to go for it and keep the ball in your possession. That's what you need to do.
Yeah, our defense can literally, feels like they can just stop anything. Ball midfield, there's no wind coming into play. I think the head coach goes for it on 4th down. As it is, whole bunch of receivers here for Cedar Catholic bunched up on the near side of the field. Tate looking to pass, rolling out. He's just going to flip it over the net and back. He's almost picked off. Sweet little touch pass there. Looking for Charlie Schrader or the number 30 Carter was in the area also.
Just a little out route and just not enough air under that, and the defender made a pretty good play. I thought it was going to get picked and away he was going to go, but luckily he dropped it.
Yeah, another half inch, and it's going to be a 1st down for Cedar, and half inch less, and it's a pick for Tekamah-Herman. As is, well, we're all wrong. So coach says, nope, we're punting it, which we're up 21-0. No reason to take a huge chance here. So the ball's at the 50. Arns is now at the 37. Good snap. High floating kick. Fair catch signaled, and he fumbled it. So he got back on it there. As it is, Tekamah-Herman will take over 1st and 10, ball at about the 22-yard line.
Give the guys at Hardington Feed and Chick a call for a competitive grain bid, or to contract your corn for a later delivery, or for all of your livestock feeding needs. Hardington Feed and Chick has been the leader in animal nutrition since 1955. Just call 402-254-7449.
Feed and Chick brings us back here. 9:04 to go in the first half. 21-0. Cedar Catholic has really been on cruise control here with some conservative play calling in the last series. Just feels like they are in control of this contest. Homecoming week here, man in motion going to the far side. Rogers now gives the first man through this bidder, and he's finally got a little bit of running room there. Gain of 7 on that 1st down play.
he got a bit ahead of steam there and he busted through that line and then got past a couple linebackers, but luckily we got him drugged down before he got a first down.
I'd like to thank Grossenberg's, Hardington Feed and Chick, Hardington Shopper, Hardington Tree, Cottle Farms, Kelbert Farms, Kaiser Egg and Irrigation, Keith's Package Liquor, Cruzy Hardware, and Lammer's Trailer. They are also sponsors of the Grill Masters Club for the Cedar Catholic Booster Club. 2nd down and 2, ball placed at the 30. Of Tekamah-Herman. Man in motion coming to the near side. Rogers fumbles it and picks it back up, still looking. He's in a deep trouble, Bo. There's all kinds of folks around there. Timing was just disrupted because he couldn't get the handle on that.
Yeah, your timing gets off in this type of offense, and it creates problems immediately.
Loss of 1, 3rd down and 3 coming up for the Tigers.
They're lucky it wasn't worse. That's all I got to say.
One wide receiver, that's Jed Hoover coming to the near side. He's got 1 catch, I believe, tonight. And he is about the only offensive weapon in the receiving corps. Handoff is Bitter. First man through, stood up. Going to be maybe a gain of 1 or 2 on it, but as it is, going to bring up 4th down. And now decisions to be made by Greg McElmurray, the head coach from Tekamah-Herman. 4th down, and I'll call it foot.
Yeah, it's not too far.
I'm going to say you go for it. They're just in trouble.
Yep.
In deep trouble here.
You don't have much to lose here. I wonder if they're going to come up under center and do a QB sneak, or doesn't look like it.
7 or 8 men right in the box. Tight formation there for the defensive squad. You got to think this is a straightforward, just get the run, but nope. Option play. Fumbled it again. It's going to be stopped in the backfield, and down he goes. He is going to be short of the line to gain. Cedar Catholic is going to take over on downs. And that was Carter Arms making a stop for Cedar Catholic. Everybody thinks it's going to be going Cedar Catholic's way. We'll wait for the official signal, but I'm sure. And there it is. Cedar Catholic will take over 1st and 10. Ball placed at the 30-yard line.
When you fumble a handle or a snap like that, it makes it pretty tough to gain any yards.
I seen that in warm-ups. I said something to one of the assistant coaches, Joe Schrader. I go, they're continuously fumbling in practice. They just weren't getting their handoffs. And I think we saw it 2 or 3 times out of that series.
2 times in a row right there. That doesn't equate well for you as a football team.
Now, they can request a fresh ball. They can get a towel, do something, but that is you're handicapping yourself. Cedar Catholic now, very conservative formation here with this just I formation. Handoff is to Becker, the near side, 5 yards, 6 yards, and it can be brought down a gain of 9. When you can get 8, 9 yards at a play, this game is over.
Well, Becker on the year is averaging 7 yards already, so this is just kind of increasing his stat line a bit. So,
Lizzie Concrete, Marsh Farms, David Newsom Carpentry and Trim, Northeast Ag Consulting, Dan and Brenda Steiner, Northeast Pipe and Panels, Orthopedic Institute, Melissa Taney, to thank them for their sponsorship of the Grill Masters. 2nd down and 1 for Cedar Catholic. Handoff is the first man through. That is Becker. Wide open. Easton Becker is going to be going at the 10, the 5. Dives in. Did he get it? Did he get it? Short.
Oh,
just short, Bo.
It's a tough call from up here, but I thought he got in, but they got a better angle of view down there.
Throw the challenge flag.
How many camera angles do we have, Bill?
I guess that's not enough. Bill says no camera angles, no challenges. We're not in the pros here, as he was. I thought he got in, but he had the better angle. Blade of grass separates that football from a touchdown. I have to think Easton Becker is going to get this one here. He should have got the touchdown there. We'll see if he gets it. Everybody in tight. You have 1 receiver to the right side. Tate does give it off to Becker, and he's going to walk on in. Cedar Catholic is walking all over Tekamah-Herman. He should have got this. That was the right call there.
Oh, yes, definitely.
He earned that touchdown. Give it to him. It's just an official one more handoff as it is. We're getting a few more people here. There's just not much clapping going on. Everybody, you're at home. I know you guys are. Yeah.
When you got a game like this, might not have the biggest crowd here.
Maybe we need to ask for help or something, because last week we couldn't think of Bankston's name, and I think I got like 81 messages on my phone. So we'll ask for help here, and we'll get a good feel of how many are listening. As it is, Arns to Arns. Kick is up, and this one's good. 4 for 4. Cedar Catholic is all over Tekamah-Herman, 28-0. Back here live, 28-0 with 5:52 to go here in the first quarter. Bo Benson, first time and first year announcing. We're talking about folks from the past. We had Jordan Kirkman last year. He moved on. I think he's up in South Dakota. And we had, the guy in charge of Hartelco. Ain't this terrible? It's terrible. Yeah, Mike Becker. There's nothing wrong with me, folks. I'm just tough at remembering.
I'm starting to wonder if we're getting some dementia happening here with Scott.
Mike, if you're listening, you're a good friend. I just talked to you the other day. I need this roster in front of me with all these names and numbers. And all right, let's get off this topic. All right, kicks away 28-0. Going to be fielded on the run there by Bitter. Nice field position. I thought it was Bitter across the far side. Tripped up 35, brought down about the 40. Actually, that was number 3. That was Connor Feelig,
yes.
He
caught that on a dead run and just kept going.
Yeah, give that man the track star. He was hurdling people and nice running there. 5:44 to go. You got to think, coach is saying, don't let off the gas. Get a stop here, get the ball back, burn the clock out, maybe get one more score. Is it 35 or is it
35 running clock in the halftime?
So if we get to the second half and any one team is up by 35 points, the clock continuously runs. It does not stop.
It'll stop on change of possession or a touchdown, I believe, is all.
Yep. So what that really translates to is it's over. It goes really, really fast. So it's 12-minute quarters. And pass play now looking straight over the middle. And there it is. Finally got his receiver. He's going to be brought down right at midfield. That one's Rogers hooking up with Jed Hoover. That's their best connection for pass play.
And I'm really shocked they're not running Hoover deeper here. I've seen him out in the flats and just little crossing routes. Nothing. They don't push him downfield much. So that'd be the option I would be looking for. I don't know if they know his number's marked or what the coaching staff is thinking over there.
2nd down and 3 coming up here for Tekamah-Herman. Ball almost on the midfield stripe. Handoff is to, I believe that's Bitter. First man through, first down yardage, and then some. And one thing I'm noticing here, Bo, we got some starters already on the sidelines. There's 3 or 4 of them from the defensive side now.
Yep.
So we got some substitutions in for Cedar Catholic, and that's one of those. That's good. Where it's commanding lead, let's get some other kids in there.
And that's how you keep a program rolling, is you got to get that younger group some playing time.
Last week, if you watch that final play with Easton Becker, he made the tackle, but he took a shot where you don't want to take one. And I thought that was it, but I talked to his grandparents. He was physically exhausted and had to lay down. He played every play. And I'm thinking, that's a kid. We need to get him a little break when we can. But he's out there right now doing the nose tackle duties. And if you can get any of these starters a break when you got a commanding lead, I know Coach Cotto, he's very educated in this. He'll get them there. Bitter hands off to him. Missed tackle there by Easton Becker. As it is, he falls forward and a gain of a half yard.
Easton Becker got through there and slowed him up enough to let looks like Brandon Rohan finish the job. So, yeah, he's got some speed and he's probably got some strength the way he runs. It looks like he has a lot of power. So, nose tackle is a good fit for him, really.
It's always a numbers game when you look at these schools here, and Cedar Catholic's got about 10 to 15% more kids to choose from. It's thin on the far side of the field there for selection, so all that equates to just got more players to pick from, and the score usually reflects it. As it is, there's that crossing route, and it's going to be right on a loss of 1 on the play. I like the play. It's fast there.
Yep.
But that's just good coverage by the defense.
Yeah, that's not giving your playmaker ability to get free and get out in space like he needs to be.
Crossing right there is just a lot of traffic. He needs to be downfield, stretch it out a little bit, because right now the defense can just load up and kind of have their way against the Tekamah-Herman squad. 3rd down and 10 here. Ball placed at the 40-yard line. 3:16 to go in the first half. Pickup. We're giving away one here in a minute as it is. Timeout. Cedar Catholic wants to talk it over. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For over 30 years, Hardington Tree is your one-source tree service and tree health care provider, servicing northeast Nebraska and beyond. We are committed to tree preservation, offering expert tree pruning services, comprehensive plant health care programs, and are specialists at hazardous tree removal, utilizing the latest and best equipment. Contact us today for an estimate.
If you're thinking of buying or selling, Jane Seiler, Realtor with Don Peterson & Associates, welcomes you to come visit with her.
Jane is here to help with the whole process to get you into that dream property. You'll find Jane at the Don Peterson and Associates office, downtown Hardington.
Scott Ulrich alongside Bo Benson. Yeah, you gotta love good talk when you're during them commercials here. 3rd down and 10 coming up for Tekamah-Herman. Tekamah-Herman here as the Tigers in deep trouble, down 28-0. 3 minutes to go till we give away that pickup here. Straightforward, great stop, and he's going to be stood up and still on his feet. And Bitter, we had him in the backfield, was Easton Becker. He got away and got a first down run.
Yeah, they just didn't finish the tackle there, and Bitter kept his legs turned, and all of a sudden he popped out of that hole, and away he went. I think that's only their second first down of the game, though.
What we're giggling about there is our kids, Bo and I, they're in the same class. Both of them. We each got a couple kids to go together, and well, I think we're in for a long haul. Bo.
Yes,
Wait till they get older.
Yeah, they're going to be ones to keep us on our toes. I know that.
Can't go into any more details than that. 1st down and 10 for Tekamah-Herman. Hand off to Bitter. Far side. Good. Kirby had a hold of him, got away, and eventually is going to be brought down. No gain on the play. 2nd down. And now that defensive squad's got to be saying, let's not let him get in the end zone.
Yeah, Ethan Becker there, he came up and wrapped him up, and it looked like Charlie Schrader came in and helped out there at the end as well.
We got a few more folks coming in here for the halftime. Father Kiter is going to be here tonight. He'll be doing the drawing duties. I know Joni Potts and all them folks going out selling tickets. I had Alan Kleinschmidt in the house, had a cup of coffee. He sold me some tickets. There's Roger Merkel. He's down there. He's ready to take that pickup home also. As it is 2nd down and 11 for Tekamah-Herman. Looking to pass as Rogers got a man coming across that same play, and that's all they got. They got that speed man coming across in the middle of the field.
And that quarterback, he's not looking downfield. It looked like number 3 might have been open over here on the near side, but he's got his eye on number 9.
Backup quarterback.
Yep.
Which usually equates to trouble. As it is last year, Bo, our backup quarterback was Tate, and when that play was made and change were made as Miles got hurt and Tate come in and threw a couple touchdowns there, and that equated to a change. And I think it was good for both of them because Miles is just spectacular downfield with his hands, and Tate's got a soft touch. Is a win-win for everybody.
Yeah, just sometimes that's all it takes, though.
Low snap. Rogers fields it. Here he's looking downfield. There he's got a man, and he's going to be dropped. That should be 6 points on the board. Number 24. God bless him.
Running right down that seam, wide open. Some busted coverage there. We'll see who's the defensive coach this year? I'm not even sure.
I don't know. But I know Cole Friedel, the wide receiver, for the rest of his life, he'll want that one back.
Yes.
He will never have one more wide open than that. We're tape delayed now, so I'm just now seeing it in the rewind, and yeah, I feel bad for the kid. You know, they got gloves that are made out of stickum. You got to wonder how anymore. It's not even, they don't even have to catch it. If it just kind of hits them, it sticks to them. But
that pass was a bit behind. It was a catchable ball, though.
4th down here for the Tigers, going for it with 1:51 to go in the first half. Looking slant play across the middle, and it's going to be almost picked off, and it is. That's fine. Turnover on down. Cedar Catholic will take possession.
Grant Arns there. I'm guessing he wishes he had that opportunity again.
Yep, Grant, I'm watching him come off the field, and he's like, rats. Yep. As it is, it's a good thing. It probably equated to a 10 or 12-yard gain for Cedar Catholic.
Yes, if he catches there, he's in the middle of traffic. He'll probably get tackled right there, so we would have. Yeah.
It's just a stats thing. He's wanting the pick, but in all reality, a batted ball is the best thing could happen. Cedar Catholic would have had the ball about the 18 or so, figured if he gets tackled, but as it is, 1:47, and now everybody's coming in here. They get excited closer to half, Bo. They start coming in asking questions about pickups. 1st down and 10, spread formation, 4 wideouts, all going deep. Tate in traffic, scrambling still. Got a man all over him, and he's going to be brought down. A gain of nothing on the play. He had some wideouts down there. It just took too long for it to develop, and now we got a man down on the field. Official timeout. We're going to take a 30-second break.
For the right products and expert advice to get your projects done right, come to Cruzy True Value. In every department, you'll find terrific items that will help make each job go a little more smoothly. If you need tools for those once-in-a-lifetime projects or equipment for a once-in-a-lifetime event, rent it at Cruzy True Value. Start right, start here.
A game changer for the Western Corn Belt is here. Enlist E3 soybeans from Hogemeyer, the most advanced herbicide system available for control of your most stubborn weeds without compromising yields. Just one more way the local experts at Hogemeyer Hybrids are giving you the right seed for right here.
Call Aaron Fuberth at 402-841-4683.
Heine Electric is a dealer and services both valley irrigation and Sukup grain systems. In addition to the equipment lines, we drill wells, install pumps, perform crane work, provide trucking and earth moving services. Located in Hardington and Vermilion, South Dakota. Give us a call today at 402-254-2568.
Mark Bruning Trucking hopes all athletes have a great and healthy season this year. Your hard work and dedication proves that you're in it for the long haul. Mark, his family, and the truck drivers at Mark Bruning Trucking enjoy being able to follow the sports season, whether they're at home or on the road. Good luck to all area teams.
Take your bank with you wherever you go with mobile banking from Security Bank. Mobile banking offers you the ultimate in on-demand service, allowing access to your account information right from your mobile phone. Pay your bills, pay back a friend, and now even deposit a check, all with just a tap of a finger. Now that's my kind of bank. Check us out online at mysecbank.com. Security Bank, member FDIC.
Pass to the far side to Charlie, scrambling around, running around, and is going to remain in bounds. Clock will continue to roll. 3rd down and 5. Whole lot of passing and running there, only gain a short gain.
Yeah, Charlie's a playmaker, so they're trying to get the ball out there to him and let him get free. Just didn't happen that time.
Pass play, looking to the near side, a little bit of wide receiver screen, and now Tate, he's got some room, setting up his feet. He really didn't have anybody open. He's going to be taken down. He didn't have anyone. I was able to survey the field there, and excellent coverage there. He's looking for Miles. Nope. Charlie. Nope. So smart play. Took a little bit of a hit in the pocket, as it is. Cedar Catholic now, they're going to call timeout.
Somebody called timeout here.
Had to have. Coach Cotto's out on the field. Well, let's just keep it here, Bo. We're
It looked like for a short window there, Miles was open, but it wasn't a very big window.
No. 51 seconds to go, halftime festivities. I want to give the last shout out here to these folks for sponsoring the Grill Masters Club, Plumbing and Electric Service, Potts Taxidermy, Radek Construction Company, Rob Seco, The Gathering Place, Carl and Michelle Cook, SBI General and Mechanical, Security Bank, Spire Physical Therapy, Stefan Drug, Stewart Farm and Ranch, Subway, Sudbeck Farms, Keith and Char Sudbeck, Top Crop, Whole Hog Genetics, Weevil House Trucking, Wickelman Repair, Wentz Funeral Home, and Expert Lawn and Landscaping as Brad Arns. We also have one addition here, late addition to the Grill Masters, and that is Hardington Insurance. Thank you to those businesses for sponsoring the Cedar Catholic Booster Club Grill Masters. 4th down and 10 for Cedar Catholic, 51 seconds to go. 28-0 your score. Nothing flashy, just good football for Cedar Catholic. Now this one's going to be a low liner, going to land at the 50 and roll. Let that one roll. And that's where Tekamah-Herman will have about 43 seconds. So it looks like the Cedar Catholic dance team is up. Again, I had some questions this week from folks, and I actually had to go to a person's house to help them explain it. But we are not replaying these on Hartelco Channel 2. These games are not being redone this year. So we are able to show you the dance team, and then you can hear the music. Same with the pep band. Where in years past we had copyright, trademark issues. We couldn't play that music. We're playing that music this year, but we cannot replay it again on Wednesday. So if you want to see any of these in their entirety, just go to Google, type in YouTube, Cedar Catholic, Tekamah-Herman, and it will pop up, and you just watch that game. So that is how you can watch the replay of maybe your grandkids' game or whichever. As it is, Rogers handoff to Bitter, and it's going to be tripped up. Outstanding play there. Kirby Hochstein making a stop. Shortest man on the field.
Yeah, he came in, he flew up, and he got him right around the knees and just brought that big boy down.
Kirby comes off now for the second down and 8 play. Maybe the last play of the first half here. When it does, we're going to keep it live right here. We'll do the dance team. And then we're going to... I think there's no official... Should be an officials timeout, not a called timeout. For the dance team, and then they'll do the pickup raffle. Again, next week we go down to David City, and we'll be down there with 94.3. The Current out of Yankton, broadcasting with Scott Krustra. And we'll be doing a halftime interview with him here in just a couple minutes. So if you're driving or on the road or whichever, tune on in. Rogers, Hunter Daney got it. Outstanding hit there. Picked off by Cedar Catholic. Give that one to Hunter Daney.
Backside pressure there, and just he half a second longer, he has a sack there, but the quarterback just gets it away. And who was that made that interception?
I didn't even see. I can watch the replay here, but I was like, that's a once in a year kind of hit.
Yes, I want to rewatch it.
Boom, Hunter got a.
Looked like
he was throwing down. Let me see here. We're still alive. Number
4.
So that's Arns. Arns gets. I get them confused. There's 2.
Blake Arns. Oh, there's more than 2. I think there's about 14 Arnses up here. So.
All right. So that's how we go into half. 28-0 your score. We're going to keep it here right live. Dance team is getting set to go. Jim Potts carrying down all the tickets there, along with looks like Mr. Lecker. I believe that's Kurt Lecker, I think, carrying that out there. They usually tell us all kinds of stats here. Usually it's right around 1,000 tickets or so get sold at $100 a throw. I know folks who buy 1 ticket. I know some who buy 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's
just a good fundraiser.
It's a great fundraiser. This vehicle is donated by, we'll call it an individual, a couple, a group, a business. It's just donated. I have no idea. So if you're listening, thank you for donating this vehicle every year that benefits Cedar Catholic Schools organization. Dance team is first one up here. All right, Cedar Catholic girls dance team there. Good job to the ladies. Chuck Steffen's doing some announcing duties to getting the ticket sellers for the pickup out there to the track, along with Father Kiter. He'll be here announcing. We'll get you as much info as we can.
Queen candidates, Tracy Dickus, daughter of Gary and Amy Dickus, Kenzie Subeck, daughter of Keith and Charlene Subeck, and Bryn Wortman, daughter of Brent Wortman and Elizabeth Wortman. Queen candidates, were Jeremy Johnson, son of Troy and Tanya Johnson, Alistair Keene, son of Rick and Stacy Keene, and Miles Kane, son of Kurt and Lynn Kane. The master and mistress of ceremonies was Haley Klug, daughter of Myron and Heather Klug, Jacob Rohan, son of Louis Rohan and Tara Kellogg. This afternoon, in coronation at the Activity Center, our king and queen for the homecoming 2020 are Miles Caney and Gracie Dickus. Congratulations, Gracie and Miles. A little bit. Father Kiter will pull the winning number of the new 2020 Ford pickup.
The ticket sellers could come down, please. As our ticket sellers come down, we just want to thank everyone who purchased tickets. Thank you to the ticket sellers. This year's total ticket sales were 1,416, 86 more than last year. Good job. So before we draw the pickup truck winner, we have the Cedar Catholic 300 Club winners for September. And our two winners, each receiving $300. Roy and Luann Creekmore, and Bob Lauer. The final spins.
Chances weren't very good out of 1,400. That's about 1,300 of them. That's still not very good.
So, we'll have everyone stand for the first reduction. If your zip code begins with 6-8 remain standing. If your zip code begins with 687, have a seat.
Wow. I found the area.
So obviously, it's no one from Nebraska. Sorry. But if you live in Yankton, South Dakota, you can remain standing. And if you live on Jim River Road, you could remain standing. And this year's winner, Lance Palachek from Yankton, South Dakota. Lance Palachek.
That's better than like Texas. The last couple of years. That's actually
sounded like someone knows it. Who sold the ticket? The winning ticket was sold by Bridget Whitfire. Congratulations, Lance. Thank you, ticket sellers, and thank you for everyone who participated.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
I got this.
Now there's a better way to pay. Digital wallet from Security Bank. Try it today.
Most of us are using the internet one way or another. Having a fast and reliable connection every day matters. It keeps us informed, entertained, and in touch with loved ones. Our telco cares about your connection and is always here to improve it. Hartelco is happy to introduce our new internet speeds that will blast you into fast connection and save you money. We are now able to offer you internet without requiring a landline phone with these 4 speed options. Our 25 meg option is only $69.95 and no taxes. This speed is great for 1 to 2 streams going at one time and internet surfers and email checkers. Our 50 meg option is also available without a landline phone and is only $99.95 a month with no taxes. This speed is perfect for 2 to 3 online video streams, video gaming, and even video conferencing. The next speed package we are offering is our 75 meg package for $129.95 a month. With this package, you can have multiple online streams, video gaming, and video conferencing. We recommend this speed for a larger family that is constantly on the internet. If you work from home or have multiple students taking online courses with online gaming and online streaming happening all at the same time, our telco would like to recommend the 100 meg package for $159.95 a month. This speed will always keep you covered with no buffering whatsoever. An important point to remember when choosing a new speed is, can my wireless router handle these speeds? If you have a newer router, you should be good to go. If your router is 5+ years old, it might be time to replace your router. If you are interested in upgrading your speed to better fit your household, call us today and we will gladly help you choose the speed that fits your need and, more importantly, your budget. Another great product that we are excited to be releasing is VoIP. If you are not familiar with what VoIP is, it means you can now make phone calls over your internet. VoIP converts your voice into a digital signal that can travel through the internet, just like any other type of data that you send over the internet. Simply put, VoIP is a great alternative to your landline phone. We are offering you the same classic service with better quality and, most importantly, a better price. The cost of a residential VoIP line is $20. There will still be some taxes, but the larger government taxes you were paying before are non-existent with VoIP. Probably the next best thing about VoIP is free long distance. No more being on a bundle with a max of 100 long distance minutes. With VoIP, your long distance is now free within the main 48 states. In order for you to switch to VoIP, you must have chosen one of the internet packages that we mentioned before. Our old internet packages will not work with VoIP. VoIP will not work without the internet. Having a landline phone is important in some...
Scott Ork alongside Bo Benson, second half action. I think it was David. I didn't catch the first name, but Palachek from
Lance Palachek from South Dakota, Yankton, I believe.
Jim River Road out there east of Yankton. If you know Lance Palachek, tell him you want to ride in a brand new Ford F-150 because, again, somebody took my pickup. All set to kick off here, Cedar Catholic, and this one's going to be an illegal procedure.
We got an offsides here on number 21, I believe.
Yeah, got to cross the line too quick, so that'll back him up. So one more touchdown here by Cedar Catholic, and this clock is going to tick-tock away as 28-0. I don't want to say it was boring first half, but very efficient passing there by Taney. 3 touchdowns in the first half, so he's definitely on track for a great night.
Yes, definitely. He's really just taking his time, and Coach Cotto's he's not opening up his playbook too much like I thought he would. I thought he might show some stuff just because he had the opportunity, and also to just make other opponents one extra thing to, they need back up 5 yards there. Make your opponents study for that when they play you.
It's a good little thing. Everyone was going on. They were flagged for offsides, and then they didn't actually move them back to 5 yards. I'm like, hey, gotta go back. So 5-yard penalty here. Cedar Catholic will be set to kick off here. Arns. It's taking a while to get going here. There we go. Good little kick here. Going to be fielded on the run again now. It's going to be a live football picked up eventually at the 28. And that is Bitter, and he'll get just about the, call it at the 40, and that's where they're going to take over. I'd like to thank tonight's featured sponsor, Security Bank. Thank them for their sponsorship, along with all of our sponsors. And we'll have more of those coming up here in a bit. Especially if we get a running clock, we got to get these sponsor calls in. I want to give a shout out to all of those for helping broadcast this year's football schedule. Of course, basketball ain't that far off, Bo.
Nope.
I'm going to volunteer Bo to announce some basketball.
I could. We'll see. We'll see what's happening.
We stand here for a couple hours, but that bleacher for 5 hours just gets a little bit...
Oh, I'm sure.
A little bit hard. Wing T formation here for Tekamah-Herman as there's another one. Fumble, ball's on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by Bitter. That one's on the center. That one's coming out way too hot. Hit the quarterback Rogers in the shin. 2nd down and 13 here.
They're lucky to get that one back.
Lots of smiles here in the booth. Also looking over here at the coordinators for Cedar Catholic. They like how things are going right now. Wing T formation, 1 wide out to the far. Nope, just going to be a spread formation. 3 wide outs coming to the near side here for Tekamah-Herman. Only one receiver's got a catch in this game. That's number 9, Jed Hoover. No one else has. Now looking to the far side, and there's an incomplete pass dropped by Bitter in the flat.
And Bitter had some room to run if he would have caught that.
Yeah, nice little play there. I like it. Just couldn't quite hold on to the ball. It hasn't rained since the game, but everything's still wet because it rained most of the day here. So
yeah, that grass has got to be slick, and the ground's pretty saturated at this point as well.
We're talking about next week's game, and we'll put some stuff out online coming up here as that game will be away in David City. You can tune in. It will be broadcast for sure online at 94.3 at Game On Sports is where it will be broadcast, and we'll find out later this week if it actually is picked up on the FM broadcast dial. Some technicalities to make that happen, but 94.3 at Game On Sports, you can listen to that game next Thursday night. Long pass on the far side. Good coverage there by Arns. This is going to be incomplete. It hit the receiver in the hands and then the thigh. In on the coverage for Cedar Catholic was Grant Arns, and that will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, good deep pass there, and the coverage was good. There's a well-thrown ball, and luckily the receiver just let it slide right through his hands.
So again, David City, Bancroft, Rosalie, BRLD, and then back home Crofton, and then away at Oakland Craig, Ponca, and Norfolk Catholic back home. That'll round out. I think a lot of folks are already looking at the first-round playoffs, I'll be honest.
That might be I can see it happening, but also you don't want to count your chickens before your eggs hatch.
Low liner going to bounce at about the 35. Fielded there, I believe, by Irons. Yep, taking the left side. Yeah, slow. He just shoved one man out of bounds, but as it is, he'll be stopped about the 47-yard line. I was mentioning, did a halftime interview on the other radio station, and that's what we were talking about, playoffs, kind of looking down the way. It's one of those, when you get such a commanding lead in PowerPoints, you can have some mistakes throughout the year, lose a couple games, and you still make the playoffs.
Yes.
The difference is, where last year we were the number 15 seed, we go into Oakland Craig against the number 2 seed, almost won the game, kind of just didn't put it away in the very end. But if you can get a home field advantage in the playoffs, wow.
That is a huge bonus for your team and for yourselves.
That's a solid 6 weeks away, and there's a lot of other factors coming into play. Fumble now, ball's going to be on the ground, and that one's going to be picked up by Kirby. Cedar Catholic can hand that one off, loss of 2. But, you know, I don't want to talk about the pandemic stuff, but that's affecting programs right now. Some schools are playing, some are not because of it. We'll see what next week brings for Hardington Newcastle. Hope things get back on the field for them.
Yeah, hopefully they get a chance to get out there and play.
It's not a comparison, but I hate Big Ten watching tomorrow.
Yeah.
When we're going to watch these Southeast SEC schools, I just don't like having kids sitting on the sideline. Quick pitch coming to the near side. It's got some green grass, almost first down yard. It's going to be knocked. Hunter Taney will give him the tackle on that one, as Easton Becker is going to be stopped 1 yard short. 3rd down and 1. This is 4-down territory here. I'm 99% certain.
All I got to say is you got an offensive lineman that far downfield blocking. That is good. That is a good thing for your team to have. And that says a lot about the coaches and him as a player as well.
Just going to say Coach Cotto, Taylor Johnson, Justin Kirkman, Joe Schrader, Noah Peelan, and James Kaiser, the coaching staff for Cedar Catholic this year. Handoff straight forward is Becker. Comes back to the right side, and he'll get first down yards. A gain of, call it 4, and he needed about 1. That'll move the chains for the Trojans. I want to give a shout out to Gary Howie. Always love hearing from folks listening, tuning in. Gary Howie's been inducted to National Freshwater Fishing Hall of Fame several years ago, and a guy I've traveled around with a lot. He is watching tonight's broadcast at home. Hello to Gary Howie. Man in motion is Charlie Schrader. Double reverse coming up here. It's going to be a flea flicker. Miles looking deep down. He's got Tate. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and it's going to be tipped up. That play just took a little bit to cut loose there.
That took a while to develop, and their safety stayed deep on that, and I was kind of surprised about that. But Tate did have a little opening, just loft that ball a little bit. But
once I looked up and saw the Charlie, and then you can see Miles coming over, like, oh, this is going to be a double reverse pass play.
And I'm guessing it was a run pass option.
Yeah.
If Miles wanted to run, he could have, but
I don't think that I've seen a trick play this year. That might be the first one. That's not Coach Cotto's style. He's pretty straightforward, but as it is now, we're back to the running game. Wow, look at the lineman pulling downfield, first down, and then some. Outstanding run there, Easton Becker. How do you not give the kid the football every single time when he can gain 10, 12 yards?
Yes, he is a good runner, good vision. He is patient, and it's fun to watch him play.
Yeah, you just got to give him the football, no doubt about it. But he's going to be in contention for the player of the game every single week if you can keep doing that. But you don't get those kind of chunks of yardage without good blocking in front of you.
Yes, and there's those two linemen running right down in front of him.
Quarterback option play, and Tate's going to keep it this time. A gain of 6 will bring up second down and 4 for Cedar Catholic. Now ball at about the 23, 24-yard line. Yeah, it's nice to have football. Last night, NFL game, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I did see some of it. And usually we always had a tradition here, Bo. We'd pick up a little prediction on Husker football. And for years, I was a doom and gloomer. Years. I caught so much flack. It was when we couldn't win a game. Even Bill McGregor, he ain't smiling now, but he always couldn't believe I picked against him. At least this year I don't have to take any heat for it.
Yeah, that's true.
No games for the Big Red. Option play coming to the near side. Tate's going to keep it. Turns back north-south. Cuts back against the grain. First down yardage there. Yeah, the first thing that jumps out to mind is we talk about college football. It's the economic impact of those people that own businesses down there by the stadium.
Oh yes, they're going to be hurting hard from this.
For the first time that it's like we ran a small business for years. I could not imagine if you would take the main economic engine out of that equation.
Well, and just the school in general too. The amount of money the football program generates for the university is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a few dollars, no doubt about it. Option play, pitch to the far side. Easton Becker turning back up. Look out! He's on the run. First down yard is going to be brought down about the 4.
That was, I believe, a triple option. They stuck the ball in Kirby's gut. Tate pulls it and runs out with and pitches it out to Easton.
So 7:43 to go here in the third quarter. Just want to review the rules again. If any one team gets up by 35 points or more, once you get to the second half, and if we get a touchdown extra point here, that's where we're at, then it'll be a running clock. So the clock only stops under a certain circumstance. Basically, it doesn't stop every play like it would now for the most part. And Easton Becker across that far side, and he's going to be stopped. But looks like he's close. One football length short. So we're real close here to a running clock for Cedar Catholic. And everybody knows once that happens, if that's the case, these games can get over very, very quickly. That's done just so for safety, though. It's one of those, if you got a team that's that much more outmanned or outgunned than the other one, you want to end the game quick as possible. Tate's going to keep that one. Walk into the left side. Cedar Catholic on the board now again. As Tate Taney with a 1-yard touchdown run, 34-0 with 6:55 to go in the third quarter. It feels like a little bit of the air's been let out of here. Once you didn't win that pickup, it's like, okay, that's one, and now this game just kind of has gotten out of hand.
Yes, exactly. And I see Coach Cotto putting in a lot more rotating players, getting that playing time up for some of these younger kids.
After last week's game, I told Bo, I go, we're not gonna see exciting games like this every week.
Oh no!
And this is one of those where Cedar Catholic looked like they had it in hand even during warm-ups, and there should be a flag come in. So
encroachment
defense, that should be declined. I would say they'll decline that. You really don't want to go any closer when they're already at the 3.
No, there's no. Now, if you're going for a 2-point conversion, I could see, but
they accepted it. So it is half the distance. So now it's a 1.5-yard line is where the ball's placed. Orange has had plenty of leg, so distance hasn't been an issue on those extra points. And there it is. There's the trick. Nice call. Shovel pass for the 2-point conversion.
That is interesting. That's something. He put that in there for the other teams to see, just to keep them guessing. That's a good idea.
Yep. Coach Cotto, I like the play.
I got this.
Now there's a better way to pay. Digital wallet from Security Bank. Try it today.
Scott Ork alongside Bo Benson, 36-0 now, and we are definitely in running clock territory. So once this kickoff happens, help me out. What are the two things again that'll stop?
A touchdown or change of possession.
That's it. Otherwise, even a penalty flag isn't going to stop this clock. You can run out of bounds. Nope,
it'll keep running.
Away. So this will be over quickly. Get these kids out here and get ready for the homecoming dance. That's the. Oh yeah, Bill's reminded me that's later. It's not later tonight. It's really later. So no dance. All right, straight up the middle, run in there, and good tackle by Cedar Catholic, ball at the 35. Everything's different this year. We're trying to keep things as same as possible in here in the booth, but when you homecoming week's all different. No dance, none of that stuff. To be honest, it might not happen. You don't know how this thing's going to play out.
We'll see what, I don't know. Hopefully this isn't the new norm, in all honesty.
I don't like the new norm. I
No.
don't like it at all. I always complained a little bit about the old norm, but I really don't like the new norm.
Oh, negative Nelly in here.
Well, if the Huskers would win more, I wouldn't complain so much.
Nobody complained then.
First down and 10 here. Tekamah-Herman straight running up the middle, and we're going to give that one to the defensive line. A whole bunch of them there. Hunter Taney, outstanding there on the defensive side. So second down and 12 coming up.
So if you were Tekamah-Herman, what would your game plan? Just get out of here alive? No one hurt?
Yeah, to be honest, they don't have a passing game. That's been very evident. The only pass play they really got is to this number 9 receiver here on the bottom of your screen, and he's on the crossing route. They did have one pass where the kid dropped it, but they just don't have it. This quarterback is just in
you got your
trouble.
second string quarterback. He's just...
I think that's the fourth procedure penalty out of that same formation. So, you know what? They need to practice, keep running that formation. You're not going to get any better not running it, but they really don't have the answer at this point. They're in deep trouble. Kind of saw this on the stats coming into the contest. We thought this could be a blowout, which we've been wrong guessing that before, so we try not to say that, but it just didn't have the makeup like these were evenly matched squads.
And I kind of thought the same thing before this game happened, and doing some looking.
Pass play at the far side. Again, incomplete, yet the clock will continue to roll. Normally the clock would stop, and it does not now. So
now that was number 24. He's the one that dropped that wide open touchdown, unfortunately for them.
Yeah, Friedel. He's kind of in that slot formation there. Had some green grass in front of him there, but just overthrown by Rogers.
Charlie Schrader at safety. That is one big safety. That's all I got to say. He's not what you'd normally see.
They're going to take a timeout, and we're going to take a timeout also. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Call Northeast Grinding for custom hay and high moisture corn grinding. We have multiple grapple grinding units and have an array of screen sizes with economical rates. Give Patrick a call for all your grinding needs at 402-640-6160.
Call Northeast Pipe and Panel, a local company for all your fencing needs. They make 4, 5, 6, and 7 bar by 20-foot continuous fence panels and 10-foot and 12-foot portable corral panels. The pipe and panels are all American-made, right here in Hardington. Call Rob or Pam Howell at 402-254-9585 or 877-207-1048. Our shop is located in Hardington Industrial Park.
That was Bill McGregor there with that commercial break. And now we're coming back here with this third down play, and that one's going to be overthrown. Northeast Pipe and Panel. And the man standing next to us here, Bill McGregor, that was his commercial. So I'd like to thank them for their sponsorship of tonight's broadcast. Fourth down and 16. Bo says to me there, Now what do we talk about? I don't know. You're getting a little bit of a pickle on these games here because you find yourself in some you don't have any time to talk about stuff. It happens, it's active right to the very last play like last week, and then this one you felt like it was over with at the beginning. But punting the ball off now, and again you're going to see this here. There's a lot of young kids going to come in here. This one now fielded by Arns, I believe, at the 50, across the 45, and he's forward at about the 42. So that was Grant Arns, the sophomore.
Speaking of young kid, there's several that are young kids starting on the ball or starting on offense and defense, and that's good to see.
I like seeing the young kids. I'll be honest, for those of you who don't follow, it's juniors, peewee, whatever, I don't know what the league term is, but you'll know about when I bring this up. But if you're not following 6th grade football, you are missing out.
Oh, they are a group.
I'm telling you right now, you're hearing her first. There will be a state title in 6 years.
Oh yeah, one of my sons is on that team. So yeah, and it's there's about what? I think there's 16 kids and
yeah. Option play on the near side. Tate's going to keep it turn north-south. He gets a first down. I will say that my understanding is the classes, we're in C2, depending on what class you're in, it used to be by total school, and now it's
just
going to be
boy only.
And when you got 15 boys in these classes, which my son is 15 and 5 girls, 15 boys. Yeah. That's a new rule. So we could easily be bumped up to a C1 or a B scenario. I don't know what the numbers are, but then there's a late flag. It's going to come in here for it's a legal substitution. So that could affect things.
Yeah.
Now, but if we're going to stay in C2 and you have what's going on right now with the 6th grade class, and I could name off names, and I'm not going to go there, but
no. But there's not even just the 6th grade class. The 5th grade class has some good players.
Yeah.
The 7th grade class, the 8th grade class. It's just
they're going to these other towns and they're beating schools 50-7, 50-0. And it was this way last year too. It's not a 1-year deal. So handoff straight forward. Becker runs into his own man. It's going to be brought down. So I guess if you're listening to me and you're like, well, Scott, what are you talking about? Just take note of it. Write it on a scratch paper that I made this crazy forecast.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I think a lot of people are seeing that, and hopefully we're right. But a lot can change in 6 years for these kids, or the other teams might catch up. You never know what'll happen. All I know is watching them play, they play as a unit. They don't play individual. They play together, and that's the biggest thing.
Easton Becker bringing that one down. He is.
That looked a little dangerous with that spin around there.
He puts his hand up to the ref saying, help me up. Ref's like, what are you doing? Yeah. That was kind of interesting. He thought it was his own player, but here's the referee. Give me a hand here, ref. I'm working as hard as I can. Well, still the starting running back. They're pretty thin at the running back position. Hand off to the far side. Becker's got to have 140 yards tonight.
Oh, yeah.
As it is, so the Kleinschmidt, I got to get these names down, these new kids. So it was
Brett?
Yep, Brett. So Brett has a shoulder injury.
Okay.
Had coffee with his dad this week. He gave me an update on that. That's all I can. All I know is he got hurt out there in O'Neill. He was kind of the other ball carrier.
Yep.
And now you got James Christensen, and there's another one.
There's Jalen Lammers, I see.
Yep. There's a offsides defensive encroachment there on Tekamah-Herman. So
we got freshman Carson Albers.
It's just thin.
Yeah.
It's just thin. I talked to Coach Cotto this week. We talk football, I'd say every week, one thing or another. And I said, you're kind of thin in the running back after that. And he goes, his comment to me was, and I don't think I'm saying anything here that he wouldn't want me to repeat, is he goes, yes, his running and scrambling ability has sure helped the running game. Open things up, kind of takes a little bit of pressure off of Easton. So the trouble is you don't want to get an injury to your quarterback by letting him run.
Yeah, or even your quarterback or your running back either this late in the game. With the game you have.
I think we called that one there.
Yeah, Tate just ran that one in.
Quarterbacks, Tate run that one in. Cedar Catholic on the board again, 42-0. 13 seconds to go. Again, the pickup. I'm getting messages who won the pickup. So I'll give you a reminder. It was Lance Palachik from Yankton. Lives out on Jim River Road out east of town. If you know Lance, give him a call and tell him to come up here and pick up his brand new F-150. Lance Palachik up in Yankton. Extra point here. Cedar Catholic last time was shovel pass for a 2-point conversion. This time, though, it looks like it's just set up to be a normal kick. Arns kick is up.
Kick is good.
He's batting 1,000. Cedar Catholic all over Tekamah-Herman, 43-0. 43-0 as I get the "you're back on the air" signal from Bill McGregor. He's been down at Hartelco. How many years you been down there? That's 21. I was just saying, it's measured in decades, not in years. 21 years. Wow. Been down there a long time, Bill. Kickoff here. This one's going to be up a little bit high. Fielded on the run. That's the third time on the run that he's got that one there. And I think each time he gets to about the 35, and that's it. And that will be the end of the third quarter of play. Cedar Catholic is just running it all over the scoreboard here, 43-0.
From sunup to well after sundown, the life of a farmer is a matter of choices, and you have the choice to make the right decisions for your operation to succeed. The power is in your hands. At Security Bank, our lenders recognize the need to better understand your numbers and come up with a plan to keep your operation moving forward. You make the decisions. We make the tools to make those decisions easier. Security Bank, Equal Housing Lender, member FDIC.
$43-0 your score. Cedar Catholic on top of Tekamah-Herman, and Tigers falling up short big time on the scoreboard. Scott Lark alongside Bo Benson bringing you tonight's broadcast. Again, we're going to be off for a couple weeks. Next week, we're going down to David City and then to BRLD. That's Bancroft, Rosalie, Lions, Decatur. We'll be back here for our next home broadcast on October the 2nd. That is against Crofton. Long-time rivalry. Warriors had a couple years where they've been definitely down, and they are much improved, though, this year. I can tell you that much.
I haven't done much checking on that, so I should go see what's going on.
They've had a couple of years that were just not characteristic of them. As it is, pass play, looking to the near side. He's got a receiver. It's going to be gone. Can he catch him? Arns dives, and it's going to be touchdown. Tigers with a 61-yard pass play to Connor Feelig. They've tried to hit him a few times, and you know what? Good for them. That's a moral victory for them kids.
Yes.
Get it in the end zone. As it is now, the lead is 37, so no matter if they even get a 2-point conversion, it will continue to be
a running clock, that'll be kind of nice.
This is one of those, I hate to say let's just get it over with, but all you're doing is upping a chance of an injury.
Yes,
or something.
exactly.
So let's get the 12 minutes. Get her rolling here and get on down the road.
When I used to play in high school, we played 8-man football, and we had the 45-point rule.
Yep.
So once you were up by 45 in the second half, the game got called. So,
yep, that was the same for me, 45 and a long time ago. Kick is up, and that one is good. So now they're on the board, 43-7. Cedar Catholic on top of Tekamah-Herman.
Reps is Hardington's only 24-hour fitness center.
the Shifter Android or Apple mobile app for your employee scheduling and time clock needs.
(43-7) running clock. Cedar Catholic all over Tekamah-Herman. Number 1 ranked Cedar Catholic, I should say. They are top in power points in Class C2. Bring that number 1 ranking next week down to David City. As Orange now fields that one at about the 35. It's across the 45, still on his feet. Actually, it's going to be at the 40. My bad there. And the 40 is where they're going to set up shop. So
tough run by Arns there for sophomore. He's a good little player, and he just wants to. They all want to get out there and play and have some fun. I know that.
I like to compare scores and teams. Last week 7-6 against Ponca. If this score is any indication of what the Ponca game is going to look like, look out.
Yeah. Well, and I talked to Ponca had 300 yards rushing against Tekamah-Herman and only scored 6 points. They had several fumbles in the red zone and just miscues, and that cost them the game. So if they get that fixed, it could be trouble for us.
Yep. And there's a fumble now as quarterback going to be out to the far side and a gain of 1. In quarterback duties for Cedar Catholic, that is number 5, Carson Arns, a sophomore, fumbled that center to quarterback exchange. And I think that's his first play from scrimmage. So looking down on the sideline, Easton Becker's on the side. Number 55, that's Jay Steffen, he's over here. Tate Taney's standing here. So we'll get some of these kids' names called that are in there, but a lot of substitutions in for Coach Cotto's squad here in this fourth quarter. Running back duties, I got to see the number here. Got to wait till they get turned. Second down and call it a long 8. Hand off to the second man through. He's got some green grass midfield and it puts a shoulder down. That's lower in the boom. Number 35, James Christensen.
He's had some return duties, and look at that speed coming through the line there on that run.
James, I like him dropping that right shoulder and just running over that defensive back. You could hear the crowd go, ooh, on that one. I will say, I don't think we're going to see a hit as hard as we saw last week on Tate Taney.
Oh, no.
I watched the replay of that at home, and I was like, wow.
He got hit pretty good.
Quarterback under center for the I formation. Should be a flag. No call, as it is. James Christensen got a jump start of about a half a step on that one, I think. And no call. 9:40 clock. Running clock now. It's all over but the confetti, Bo. The pickup's given away. The grill maskers shut the grills off. No dance tonight. Oh. It's all over.
Going to be a boring homecoming night in Hardington.
Mm-hmm. As is one wide out to the far, one to the near. Straight forward again. James, really speedy. I have not seen him. He is much quicker than I gave him credit for. I was out at Christensen Well and Irrigation, one of our sponsors. I was out there this week having morning coffee, and I said, we just don't have a substitute, for Easton Becker, as Easton's grandpa's there. And Bill Christensen reminded me, he goes, well, we got James Christensen, that's his grandson. And I didn't see him play, but
he looks good, and he kind of got through the line. Guy got his hand on us, and he shrugged it off and just kept going.
He is really quick. I'm impressed with his speed. Handoff, first man through Kirby Hochstein. He's going to be short.
Oh, yes. Just short.
Fourth down territory. Run the ball. Don't punt it. Come on, coach. Yeah, we're going to see. We got 4 coming on, 4 coming off. Now another one going on. I'm not sure. Hunter Taney's coming out. Checking in, that's number 16. That's Dayton Catavy. I don't know all these kids. Once my daughter graduated, I just don't know them all. I'm kind of out of the loop.
I don't have any kids in high school yet, so I'm not sure on a lot of them.
Fourth down and 2. Handoff, second man through. That is Christensen. First down and then some across the 30. I like this.
He had a little patient on that outside run. Saw the hole, then cut her up, and away he went. He's quick.
Easton Becker doesn't have that flashy side-to-side. Kaiser had it last year. Was amazing, his side-to-side ability. Easton is more I'm going to run you over kind of a guy. But
yeah. But what's nice about Easton is he's patient. He waits for that hole to open before he really explodes through.
Easton's only a junior, so everybody that's out there, for the most part, position players are going to be back next year. Hand off again to James. It's going to be off the right side. Stiff arms a man across the 12 to the 10 is going to be brought down.
Good cutback across the grain.
I think I better go back out to morning coffee and tell him I think we got a...
Yeah, we got a backup, huh?
We got a backup, or a guy to share running duties. I'm not sure, but...
Oh, that wouldn't hurt. Just take some of that load off of Becker and let his legs rest if they need it.
7 minutes to go here in this contest, and it's all Cedar Catholic, 43-7. Again, if you want to watch this on a replay, if you're watching tonight's game, you can YouTube, click Cedar Catholic versus Tekamah-Herman, and watch the thing in its entirety online at any time. Handoff, second man through. I believe that's Christensen again. Puts his shoulder down, and he's going to be at about the 9-yard line. They still can get a first down right about the 1.5-yard line.
You think Coach Cotto will let Arns throw it through there here, or just keep pounding the ball?
I think this is a Christensen event. See, 20 to 23, the other running back in there.
Oh,
Jalen Lammers, maybe.
We got number 10 down on the bottom of the screen, I think, or is that 18?
There it is. Put your shoulder down, put your head down. Keep going, go. Good run in there. Christensen, is that a first down? He's real close. Let's see what the signal is. If they move the chains or give him the first down signal here, that's what should be about the contest.
No, it looks they changed it to first down.
Okay, so it is a first and goal at the, I think it's the 2 or 3. Even if you take a knee 4 times here,
that burns a lot of clock.
We're about done, but something tells me this one's going in the end zone with Christensen.
Yes, that's what I would do. He's been a little
quick pitch near side. He walks in.
Standing up.
Isn't even touched. Touchdown, Cedar Catholic. James Christensen, the sophomore. I think it's a nice round of applause from the faithful still here. Well, the clock stopped.
Touchdown.
Tekamah-Herman is ready to leave. Fans are wrapped up. And this one's just about done. So Ethan Becker coming in is Chase Schrader, the freshman coming in for Cedar Catholic. Number 28, that's Connor Block.
Chasing to kick. It looks like it.
Yep. So holding is going to be Carson Arns. That's normal holder. This one, Chase Schrader. First time he's attempted one. Come on, Chase. Put it on off through there. Good snap. Good hold. I like it.
Ooh. That's a good kick right there.
I like that. The one half of the Chase and Charlies. I like that. Good deal there.
The cold and flu season is just around the corner. Stephen Drug has all your over-the-counter cold and flu remedies in stock, and they also fill your
remodeling, and additions and upgrades. Subbed Contracting is bonded, insured, and registered contractor in Nebraska and South Dakota. Call 402-841-7441 to get started.
Lots of buttons here. I don't know. We didn't have a mute button pushed in. No, we didn't. 30-yard line. That one's going to be fielded. Yeah, I know. I was saying that out loud. Everyone could hear it. As it is, 5 minutes to go here in the contest. Hard Telco players of the game coming up in 1 minute.
Top Crop is your local NK soybean and Golden Harvest corn dealer. Also carrying a full selection of cover crops and offering custom seeding of small grains and grasses. Give Glenn Taney a call at 402-841-5599 or just email glenn@topcropinc.com.
4:34. I'm going to get the rest of these in here. Thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast. And this clock is going quick. Handoff to the near side. That is Bitter. He's going to be tripped up. Second down coming up here.
30 years, Town & Country Insurance, a division of GTA Insurance Group, has provided quality insurance products at a competitive rate, along with outstanding customer service. We are here to help with all of your insurance needs, including auto, home, farm, crop, commercial, and trucking. We invite you to stop by and see Frank, Carrie, or Ryan at 104 West Center Street in Hartington, or give us a call at 402-254-9770.
Handoff is to Bitter across the far side, still on his feet running across midfield. And as we brought down, not for a first down. Hartelco players of the game, we talked about this a little bit here throughout the game, trying to figure, it's one kid that stands out, maybe there's two or three, and we like to mix it up every week. The running back could get it every week, really, if you look at stats, but he can't get there without linemen and things of that nature, so a lot goes into us picking these kids for Hartelco players of the game. Bo, your pick for the Hartelco player of the game.
I'm going to go with Grant Arns. He's shown a lot of improvement over last week. He had an interception, had a couple returns as well, and he came back out, sophomore, plays hard game, and that's good to see.
Grant Arns will be one of the Hartelco players of the game. First down and 10 ball at the 49.5-yard line of Cedar Catholic here with 3 minutes to go. Running clock. Rogers looking across the middle and almost hits his man in the back. Receiver did not turn around.
Yeah, number 9 was kind of streaking down. It wasn't a bad pass either, just he didn't look for the ball.
Second down and 10 for Cedar Catholic. For Tekamah-Herman on the Cedar Catholic side of the 50. Yeah, there's 2 minutes to go on this contest. Handoff, Bitter, sidestepping across 45 to the 40. And this one's stretching out, and it'll be a first down. So Grant Arns, that's one person for the Hartelco player of the game. I got to pick Blake Arns, number 4, the place kicker for Cedar Catholic. He's either 5 for 5.
Maybe 6 for 6. He might be more than that. I think he was 4 for 4 coming into this, and and a field goal to win the game last week.
So then we had a shovel pass, and Chase kicked one here tonight. It's just special teams have been really impressive. I know Bankston, I just really liked his kicking, but so far I am loving Blake Arns' place kicking. So we could give it to Tate. He's got 3 touchdowns in the first half. Handoff to Bitter across the far side. Outstanding defensive there. Broke a tackle, still on his feet, and got back to the line of scrimmage. But we could give it to a whole host, and Tate's another one. I could give it to him every single week.
Yeah.
I just, in all fairness, he's getting some of that just because he's getting great blocking. Cedar Catholic's Tekamah-Herman taking official time out here. We're going to keep it live here for 1 minute, but I think that will wrap up. So there's a lot of folks that play good. Easton Becker is just a beast in the backfield.
Yep, he had just a great runner, and he might not have the flash, but he's got vision. He's got enough speed to be dangerous, and he runs hard. He's a good balance back.
Not that we needed it tonight, but there will be a game that will come into play where it's like one play will decide that game. So.
Well, and last week was kind of that week, and how many more? Looking at the schedule, there's several good teams that we still have to face throughout the year.
Yep, sure do. So the other one, Blake Arns, Hartelco player of the game. Low snap, picked up by Rogers, scrambling, looking, he's got a man almost picked off. That's about the 7th or 8th, almost.
picked off.
Interception there.
Out in the flats, too. Looking for number 9 again.
1 minute to go. Clock now under a minute. So I'd like to thank you folks for tuning in again. We'll wrap this up here pretty quick when this one hits all zeros on the scoreboard. Cedar Catholic commanding victory 50-7, unless something changes here in the last minute. I think we're going to have one, maybe two more plays. Again, we'll be off a couple weeks. Back here October 2nd against Crofton. That's a home game if all goes well. And again, I cannot tell you what's going on with Hardington Newcastle's schedule. I'm sure there'll be some information coming out here as we hope to get those kids and those coaching staff back on the field. Almost lost the ball there in a fumble as it is. Receiver still on his feet, still going and churning. Nice running there. An open field tackle, but not before a first down.
Finally hit number 9 on a little curl there, and the defensive back was playing off credit.
So now the Tekamah-Herman uses another timeout, trying to get another touchdown there. But yeah,
I think we got a player down here in the corner here.
Ooh. I did not see him. Yep. So we will not have to burn a timeout then. So Tekamah-Herman's player down. They're walking on. We're going to get some commercial here and thank our sponsors.
Of the Hardington, Coleridge, Laurel, and Crofton communities. Our family, caring for your family. Wentz Funeral Home.
Anderson & Anderson Insurance is eager to serve Hardington and Northeast Nebraska. With offices in Hardington, Laurel, and Allen, they are an independent, trusted choice insurance agent. If you're in the market for auto, home, business, farm, or crop insurance, just give us a call at 1-888-POLICY-9. Anderson & Anderson Insurance, where your protection is their policy.
.21 seconds to go in this contest. Tekamah-Herman called timeout there and wasn't necessary as they had an injured player down on the field, so an official timeout. This will be a first down play. Going for pay dirt in the corner. Tie, it's going to be signaled. There it is. Touchdown. Outstanding catch there by Tekamah-Herman. That is number 3.
Hoover?
No, it's Felix. That's his second touchdown of the game. So outstanding play there leads to another touchdown for Tekamah-Herman. So it's going to drag this one out a little bit longer.
Just a bit longer.
I'm okay with that, but if I see an onside kick coming up, we're going to talk.
Yeah, we might have a little discussion about that.
Yeah. 50-13 now. 2-point conversion coming up here as Rogers in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers to the near, 1 to the far. Now they're going to spread another one out there. So 4 wide outs now, man in motion coming to the near side. It looks like they don't have a good grasp of where this play is going. Low snap, Rogers, Scramble, got a man, and that one's going to be good. 2-point conversion, and now 50-15, I believe.
When you need to borrow money, you need to see a friend at the Bank of Hardington. Our loan officers are local people. They listen to your needs and then tailor a loan to fit those needs with competitive rates and flexible terms. We've been your hometown bank since 1934. Where other banks have their branches, we have our roots. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big Iron Auctions, always unreserved and no buyer fees. Visit www.bigiron.com. Big Iron provides full-service auction support to efficiently turn used equipment into cash. Contact your local representative today to start planning your auction with Big Iron. To sell equipment in Cedar County, contact Darren Pick at 402-841-9187. To sell equipment in Dixon County, contact Andy Goebbels at 402-640-4518.
And Bob Hymas of Hardington offers excavating, trenching, dozer, and skid loader work. As a licensed electrician, he can also help with all of your demolition and site prep when cleaning off any site. The Dirt Man of Hardington has rig, will dig. Good luck to all teams.
Bob Hymas, have rig, will dig, as he's sitting right in front of me here at Russ Hochstein Field. 50-15, your score, and this kickoff should just about do it.
Yeah.
Going to wrap things up here from Hardington as this contest, nothing flashy, nothing fancy, just good executed football. What's the score? If I was looking at a UTAN Ponca score, what do you think it is?
I know it, but yeah.
42-0. UTAN blows out Ponca. Trouble down there at the Indians. As it is, kickoff is going to bring this one down. Tick-tock on the clock, and that is going to wrap it up.
They're going to let her run out.
Single digits, running clock. That's going to get a standing ovation from the folks still here. The folks who did not win a pickup are still here tonight. 50-15 your score. I'd like to thank you for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. Hartelco players of the game, number 4, that's Blake Arns, along with
7 Grant Arns.
7 Grant Arns, absolutely. So, again, outstanding play on both sides of the ball. And that's where we're at. So thank you, folks, for tuning in to tonight's broadcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks. 3 weeks. October 2nd when we bring in Crofton to town. Again, 50-15 your score. See you in a couple weeks.
Stop in at Broadway Lanes after the game in downtown Hardington. Bring the whole family and enjoy a game of bowling and some great food. Good luck to all area teams from Broadway Lanes.
Cedar Security Bank is your hometown friendly bank with locations in Fordyce, Wynot, and Hardington. We strive to meet all of your financial needs. After all, security is our middle name. And for all of your insurance needs, contact Bonnie or Rich at Cedar Security Insurance for a free quote. Good luck to all area teams.
Burnell's Food Town is your locally owned Associated Wholesale Grocers grocery store. From grocery, fresh meat and produce, to bakery services and more, we are here for you. Good luck to the Cedar Catholic Trojans and the Hardington Newcastle Wildcats from Burnell's Food Town.